We live. It's the Pop Austin Media Morning Show. This is Jet. We got Chris Jeremiah, TJ, D behind the boards.
Hey.
What's happening, y'all?
What's good? What's good? Y'all already know we're here. We're up early. I'm tired a little bit. I was yawning before the camera came on.
I got a question for you. You said you've been on social media for a week.
Yeah, not for no specific reason. I be, you know what I'm saying? I'm like that with life too, with people. I'll just be there and then I'll be out.
Just be there and be out.
Yeah.
So you dip in and out?
Yeah.
You said you got some work done though, so you know that's good.
Always.
What about you, TJ?
I actually went to go see, I have a family member who was sick. So I went to my hometown in the Valley for a few days. That's what I've been doing. And I haven't been on social media that much either. But I guess we all needed a break. Social media can be draining sometimes. I don't know. Everyone feels like that.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
For
so
real.
when you get back on, the same thing's going on. So
right.
They ain't missing nothing.
Heck yeah.
Right. It's true. Did y'all watch the Super Bowl?
No, yeah, for sure. I know he probably did. Jeremiah like to be different.
He's like, I'm watching that.
Yeah, I knew who was gonna win.
Right. I was even calling in the beginning, but I was like, nah, let me try to be there for the Eagles, because I know people who are for the Eagles, but nah, Mahomes just like, he did his thing, came back after being injured. Like,
Hurts played amazing, you know, man. Jalen Hurts, shout out to him. That boy gonna get a payday.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good game. What about the halftime show?
Yeah, that's right. I wanted to ask you about that. Again, number 2.
It was garbage.
Man,
I watched part of it. She looked like she ain't even want to be there for real.
But
I was disappointed.
Checked out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I compare, or there's a certain like expectation I feel when like Katy Perry, Beyonce, and like J-Lo did their performances. They're bringing out special guests. They're changing outfits. They're like, it's a whole concert really in the 13 minutes. And that's kind of what Rihanna was saying. And I feel like she didn't fully do it to that extent.
She had a baby.
And I understand being pregnant, but I
why would you get pregnant before the Super Bowl?
She probably was already pregnant, and I understand that when you're pregnant and then this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to be on the Super Bowl. So I would have taken it too and been hiding it, you know, for that opportunity. But I feel like she could have done a little more.
Oh, for sure.
Like, at least take off that jacket and show the bump, or bring out ASAP Rocky and
she should have never did it. She should have never took the job.
Who do you think should have done it?
That's
Kanye West.
Anybody who's not pregnant.
They clearly wanted a woman though, and they clearly wanted somebody in the pop sphere to like stem off of the Taylor Swift. So when Taylor left, they panicked. I think they were just like, well, we gotta find somebody. What about Rihanna? And then Rihanna.
She was down, yeah, and then I was like, she's not even like performing to the crowd. It's really the Savage Fenty and and her Fenty brand, like that. I feel like that was really what her performance was around, was promoting and like, hey, I just dropped new stuff on my site. Go get it. It wasn't like, hey, we want to see a full performance. We want to see what Rihanna does, not just a little. And man, Jet, I'm gonna tell you, this one little spot got me really mad when she was walking for like 30 seconds. Just walking down and then does the little makeup and keeps walking. I was like, oh my gosh, that's 30 seconds of music that you could have played. Oh my God, it irked me. But
that shows you what she's about more than music. The music she's done with.
See,
that.
If Taylor Swift was there, she would have gone crazy.
Oh, yeah, it would have been nice.
Man, shout out Taylor Swift. She is the first artist right in 2023 that has hit 1 billion streams.
Damn.
So shout out to her.
Why did Taylor turn it down? Anybody know?
I'm not sure.
Taylor's different. She just I don't think she really said anything. I just think she was just kind of like, you know what? I'm good. Maybe some stuff with the NFL happened. She turned her off, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe she don't like them folks over the like Jay-Z running all of that. So she probably don't like them folks.
Yeah, the Beyonce stuff too. You just never know. I'm not saying they got beef though, but it's
Jay-Z
just like
cool with Kanye now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what if they?
Cool? Oh yeah.
Question: do y'all know if they even paid the artists who do the Super Bowl?
They don't pay them.
Exactly. I would have not done it.
a lot of them,
What you mean?
A lot of
Rihanna's
them,
streams went up quadruple. Everything she made the money on the back end.
Well, yeah, but like clearly,
Instantly.
I'm just saying, like if I was Taylor Swift, I wouldn't have done it either because she's still getting her recognition, her streams, her this, her that.
true that.
Nah,
but it
Rihanna
helps.
surpassed everybody. Whoever does the Super Bowl, their streams, like you make the money just off of the streams alone, not including everything else that comes with it. I mean, Rihanna's just pregnant, so you ain't gonna see her everywhere. But
Yeah.
typically, you know, artists will go on tour or something after the Super Bowl.
True.
Yeah, but look what she's gonna do. She's gonna do some stuff with Fenty. Fenty sales probably shot up too.
They shot up 800%.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
That's all. She won big. Then she said, "Forget that music. I'm just gonna put my."
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna
That's
play
my
my
girl.
old tracks from 2013 and put some lip gloss on and be good.
Yeah.
And everyone's just gonna eat it up. Which I guess, like, hey, the one thing is, no one can say that they weren't singing along with every single song.
True.
Like, they were all bangers.
And then they got that. I ain't gonna lie. I got a little nervous when she started to raise up. I was like, oh, she But I like the staging. But
Yeah.
they tried to make people be like, oh, look at that. She's moving. Nah, she ain't even moved. She just stood there.
It was just neat.
But that stuff looked
neat.
crazy. Looked like some K-pop stuff.
It was.
It was eerie. I'm gonna say that it was eerie. I was watching it for like halfway through, and then after that, I was like, I got creeped out.
Did you see the Sam? If you got creeped out by that, what about the Sam Smith performance?
Yeah, I didn't.
Did you see it?
See,
He was
them-
in full
them big-
devil costume and.
Yeah, see them big performances like that. I always catch them afterwards. I never tune in because I know what's up. I'm not gonna bring that on here, but I know what's up when they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. You know.
Yeah. Forget that. What do you think about? She caught some backlash though. She called her son fine. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that. I'm like,
That was kind of,
I understand like the lingo. Like, you know, I wouldn't call my kid fine because like.
But the
it could be
kid's like
that.
what? Not even one?
Yeah.
Two?
So I think she could have said like, you know, there's other words that you could have used.
My baby cute.
Yeah, cute,
Oh, she said he-
handsome.
Like fine, like FINE.
yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, it's.
But and then again,
I
it's
believe it.
probably.
See how a word changes everything?
It does. It's crazy.
But then she's probably like, you know, let me put this so that it could be a little, you know, get a little drama around it. And she's like, whatever. I'm at my house. Like, what does it really bother her?
Yeah.
What's good? I see y'all in the chat.
Next topic. What do y'all think about these balloons flying around?
I saw
From
that one was
China.
like $12 balloon that they wasted a $400,000 missile on a balloon that was like from Hobby Lobby or something because they assumed
Yeah.
it was one of those balloons.
That's
the
copycats.
Oh, okay.
Man.
That's all. I mean, when you give something that much attention, people of course are gonna do it to see if it can get shot down.
Right.
And then people are crazy out here. What do you think about them, Jeremiah? You think it's a conspiracy? Think it's aliens?
Are they drones?
I don't think it's nothing, to be honest.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. People are really tripping about some dang balloons. Like if China has TikTok. Like you can't get more. You know what I'm saying? Like and they talking about I don't know, maybe it is a spy balloon, but what is like you really gonna do? Like that's 1919 type of technology. Like that's how we were spying back in the day.
I want them to do something crazy, bomb a city or something.
Don't have them
No,
bomb a city.
hell, if China bombs a city in America, boy, it's the last thing you want.
We the only place who haven't had war right in our backyard.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
We had Japan, Pearl Harbor.
What about
I'm talking
9/11?
about like today types.
9/11 was
It's
straight
never
up
gonna
in our
happen. If it ever
backyard.
does, it's you can forget about everything normal because that's gonna be a nuclear war.
Well, you see,
Or if
we
they send,
haven't.
because China has so many people, they'll send a million. That's why we bombed Japan, because if we send our troops over there, we'd have lost like 1 million soldiers. So it's like, let's just drop these 2 nukes to end it.
Yep.
And same thing with China. If we go to war with China, man, millions of people are gonna die.
And they gonna do the same thing. Where the bombs drop, nuke. Crazy.
Did you hear about the meteor?
The meteor.
Well, the meteorites. That's what
No.
they said. It was a meteorite.
Well, the world ending, bro.
It is. So there was one that happened in France about 2-3 days ago. And then on my way down to the valley, it actually hit in South Texas. Or who knows, because they can't find it. But there's so much land supposedly where it landed that if that's on your property and no one goes out there, you're not gonna find it. But everyone heard, and my dad, I like asked them too, and they heard it was like a big bang, a rumble, the houses shook, and then that was it.
Damn.
And it's
what
supposed to
happens.
be like 1,000 pounds. I don't know what they said.
That's what took out the dinosaurs.
It can't be 1,000 pounds. That's less than a car.
Okay, well, you see, and I don't
Spilling
know
out-
what.
I don't know what y'all be talking about.
Look, it's like
Yeah,
1,000.
that's why I stay
I'ma look
quiet.
it
I just
up.
talk about stuff.
I mean, but 1,000 pounds, it's as long as
It's
there's
probably
no,
not pounds. It's probably like tons.
I mean,
that
that's-
makes sense.
It's pretty accurate, especially if it didn't do too much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't know where it is. Like, I'm more than sure if it like really hit somewhere, they would have been able to like, I guess, detect it. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna give y'all some lies. I
But
promise.
people in the chat are talking about it. But I mean, meteors are constantly flying. It's not like a meteor. I mean, shit been going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want to get into the top G?
The top G. What
Who?
you want to know about him?
Who's the top G?
Andrew Tate.
You don't want to say his name.
Man, I kicks
Dude,
dirt
yeah,
on him.
cornball.
I'm like,
Shout out to him for getting rich. I respect anybody getting rich the right way, but he a complete clown to me. I'm on like Naughty.
yes.
Andrew Tate, he you know what I'm saying?
It's because the recent stuff that came out, you know what I'm saying? Look like he may be getting
But he
out.
was kind of he was an ASS.
I feel everybody, because, okay, so y'all see the comments, how they go in on me. Y'all be mad at me, but if y'all meet me in real life, y'all will actually like me, because I'm super cool. I'm super laid back. When I'm on here, I'm messing with y'all, to be honest. I don't care about y'all liking me. I just want to mess with y'all. So, you know. We can't base all our judgments on people off the internet, because the internet ain't real life. Even if you being yourself on the internet, somebody could chop something up and turn you into something 100% different. So it can never be real life. So, you know.
Well, what do you think about those calls that they put out that they had of him?
Yeah, they just debunked that. They framed him.
You think they framed him?
You didn't see the WhatsApp?
It's out. Like, it's out. The same girls who did that,
Oh,
Yeah,
those
they
were
leaked-
the ones that were
they leaked
that did it together.
There was
and,
a WhatsApp
framed
chain,
him.
and they were basically like, I'm gonna cry, girl. I'm gonna do this, and basically try to.
No way.
And then one of
I
them was
didn't
kind of
hear that
trepidatious. They were
news.
like, what you think we should, really go through? And they're like, yeah, girl, and then pumping her up. So
His sentencing
Dang.
coming up on the 28th. Tory Lane's coming up on the 27th too.
wow, it's gonna be a busy one. God, dog, courtroom making big money right now.
That's two big woman cases right there in the media. So that's gonna be interesting.
Women cases, which ones?
Because
Tory
Andrew
Lanez.
Tate got a women case.
Yeah.
Tory Lane's got a Andrew Tate got a women's case.
And Tory Lane's got the big high profile one where that's just for the Meg. It's like the worst.
He
you can
already
get.
out of there.
The worst you can get.
Man.
He gonna do his time to get shit back to Canada.
Is he gonna get the L of the year? Who got the L of the week?
L of the week, I'm gonna give it to. me see. L of the week. I might have to give it to Jay Prince.
The big time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it
And
to
Jay Prince Jr. I think the Prince family.
Yeah,
because Jay Prince Jr. is some whole bunch of lame stuff too.
The Prince family, they got the L of the week, man. They going outside, man.
And speaking of the Prince family, this just broke. Charleston White had a sold out show in Houston, and they canceled it because the police said he couldn't protect him from Jay Prince.
Then he went on IG and went in on him on his live.
Drake got some lyrics in a song, and y'all know Drake was discovered by the Prince family. He got some lyrics in a song. I forgot which song it was. He was like, he said something like, cause y'all know he under investigation for the X murder. So, which I think they threw it out.
Yeah.
But he got some lyrics where he said that kind of, I have a theory about the Prince family that they the feds, they work with the feds, they got a certain type of power, like a spiritual power on some like demonic stuff. I think they mess with voodoo type stuff. That's why people call him the boogeyman. That's my theory. Because no one knows what he do. We just hear the boogeyman. Then Drake got the bars where he said something like, I hit up to do the a voodoo curse. They hit him while I flew the Turks. You know what I'm saying? X done passed away. Drake was in the Turks when X passed away. So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they're going my theory right there. Them folks definitely put a hex on you right there.
Well, I mean, just because like Naughty keeps bringing it up that Jay Prince Jr. got caught with a gun in jail.
Yeah,
and then he just got out.
Yeah,
like if you get caught with a gun in jail, you're done. How do you just get out? Like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like a slap on the wrist.
Yeah,
hey, don't do that another time. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
They the feds, man. They working with they got a different
informants
type of power.
for sure.
They the feds for sure.
There's no way you just hopping out. That's crazy.
You're done. That's what he said. You're going. You know, I don't know. That's just, it's still mind-boggling to me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You get caught with a gun outside of jail, you know you going in for a couple of years, but inside, it's like, boy.
Then they not protecting Charleston White.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I kind of overlooked that.
He Charleston White the feds.
They said we ain't protecting you like you supposed to. You the police.
That's literally like you paying off the police. Like you are threatening the police. You getting away with threatening the police, bringing guns in the jail. That's crazy, man. They wild, bro. They really got. I get mob ties. God, dog, you ain't lying.
What do y'all think? Have y'all seen the new NBA YoungBoy interview? He did one with Rap Radar.
Mocap rap. Every rapper.
Did you see any of it?
Yeah,
I saw a couple clips.
He's still on that weird. I just don't understand why he's so like weird like that. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Just talking like he Michael Jackson or something. Like I'm like I don't know. It just keeps bothering me.
Yeah, and
he got a lot of fans, not
He
Michael
do.
Jackson level, but
I understand, but
his
it's,
head's so pumped up,
know.
and then Mike's not here no more. So it's kind of like a, you know, that not saying.
I mean, to the kids, he's a superstar, super.
Yeah,
duper
that's
star.
if you ask kids in high school, like or
Everybody,
everywhere,
yeah.
like they're gonna be like, my role model is NBA YoungBoy, and we're like, well, my face is definitely like, what?
Yep. I'm like, dang, young boy been out for not that long to be a freak. Golly.
That's just crazy because I mean, just how like big of a star he's just become just from his music is decent, but like it's not all that. Like let's keep it real. Like he doesn't have those songs that are moving the world. Like you know, like Mike did, and his stage performance is subpar.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't like book him to do the Super Bowl and see how lame it'll be. You know what I'm saying? But he's like a superstar. It's just crazy.
But that's why they're not gonna book him for the Super Bowl.
Of course.
But then on a part of the interview, he was like saying he doesn't like people. He doesn't want to like gun violence, all that, which is great. But I'm like, most of your music is that.
And he just recanted all his statements in this most recent interview, saying, "I'm back on my murder, talking my music. It's
really
just entertainment." Yeah.
What?
In a Rap Radar interview, he said,
"Oh my goodness."
He literally naming the album. Don't try this at home. Everything he say, cap. Every rapper just cap. Just shut up. That's what I be saying. Like, just shut up. Like, bro, just stop talking. Everybody just stop talking. Y'all don't just stop it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you're onto something. The more I look at, like, God, dog, all of them just cap. That's why you can't believe them.
That's crazy. Y'all see Big X? The plug was in the city last night.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he did some podcast. He went and did the bricks and then did his little show.
What is the bricks?
That's a little
At the radio station?
No, it's a place artists are going. It's like they're performing in front of a mic. It's kind of like, you know, a mic drop type of thing. Shout out Chris
Lock.
Yeah, Chris Lock. He did it, but I thought it was pretty dope. You know, he came through the city showing love and, you know, going around. I know they, you know, they paid him, of course, to go on their platforms, but I thought it was kind of dope.
Yeah, it was
and
cool.
The show was pretty decent. It seemed like 40, 50 people there, 60 people. So it was a nice turnout. Miss Gold was performing.
Hey, shout out Miss Gold.
Nah, yeah, that's I saw him here. I was like, what the world? I didn't see no promo or nothing for it though. It just kind of popped up.
Just come out of nowhere.
Hey, if we bringing up female rappers, that new song Stashny dropped called Hold Up, crazy. That shit go hard. That's the best song I heard in Austin. I'm keeping a stack with you.
Nah, she's dope. I like Stas.
Yeah, she has a really good sound.
That's a confident sound too. When you rap. You gotta
Yeah,
have
you
that
can
as a
hear
girl.
that.
Some of these girls I've heard, you know, be like, no confidence.
Yeah, and she definitely like works the stage, like in any stage she's on, whether it's small or big.
What you lights out?
D's just giggling in the back. Wish y'all could see
this. Forgot to getting to do my job.
Are we gonna transition to your segment? What we doing?
Yeah,
Okay,
K-pop.
let me hold on. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this because this is the one thing. So you know the Cheetah Girls, right? Mm-hmm. So Kaylee Williams, you know which one's that one? The light skinned girl.
The one
Have you been seeing?
No,
we're not talking about
stop, because High Flyers Club is up in here, and it was on their podcast. I just want to talk about this real quick.
Okay, I was like,
yeah, we'll get back to you, but shout out to High Flyers Club. Hey, how much did y'all pay for him to get him on the show? No cap. I just want to know.
You gonna have to put that out in the thing?
How much did y'all pay for Big
You
X?
can't even put that out in the thing.
Why not?
left chat.
Oh man.
Nah, big shout out High Flyers Club.
No, yeah, shout out y'all.
Doing their thing.
Go ahead,
That's
TJ.
dope.
So about her, yeah, she's crazy.
So what's on the Shade Room too? So even if y'all like, it's got into that level. So Chris Brown just dropped a new song with Chloe Bailey.
They said too much. I already know. Shout out to y'all, man. Dropping the bag, man. That was a good look for Austin, man. That was really dope, man.
He said he showed him love.
That's dope.
Nice.
Shouts out to y'all.
I don't know about that.
We'll see.
A lot of artists are always about their money. That's just fact.
I know Big X, but shout out to y'all. That was a good look, though.
Nice. So, Chris Brown dropped an album. So this girl, the Kaylee Williams from the Cheetah Girls, now she's like coming out. And if you saw
She said she's from 3LW original. It's funny you know her from
dang,
Cheetah
so
Girls.
I know her from Cheetah Girls. I didn't know what she did before that.
Yeah, 3LW, yeah. She was a menace.
Damn. Well, and you see, I didn't know, I guess, her personality. And so she had gotten on, she resurfaced the internet a few weeks ago and like put out that she slept with 3 of the dudes from B2K at the same time, right? So she put it out there.
Omarion wasn't there.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But so now I feel like she's just trolling. So now she's like trolling on Chris Brown and trying to like talk about his music, and then he's like coming back at her and saying like, stop it. Like,
because that's the song on 3LW. She says promises, and that's like a known thing. So
Man,
that's why he said stop it.
It's bad.
I mean, it seemed like she's just trying to take that what's that one girl's name who used to be the 50 Cent, she was a female African, something Banks. You know what I'm talking about? Used to always say random crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Azalea Banks.
I think it is. Yeah. She used to say the wildest, craziest stuff to get
just
attention.
be on there.
So she's probably trying to take that role.
Yeah, and she was out here trying to bring up the Rihanna situation that happened between them when he beat her up. Let's be real. We all saw the pictures. But he was out here like, yo, I was 17 when this happened. Like, I guess him and Rihanna are good. He shouted her out, go girl, on his stuff, whatever. So she's bringing that up, and he's like, like, why are you talking all this noise when all these other people have done it and y'all don't give them anything? And like a lot of white artists, example, Ozzy Osbourne, all this, but they're not giving them any type of repercussions.
He know why. Why you even asking that question, bro?
Yeah,
You're
so
a black man in the industry. Come on, bro.
well, he knows what it is, but it's just sad with people, well, everyone's gonna give in to a troll, right? But yeah, so that's what was going on. So and then he tells everybody like, hey, well, y'all are watching over here Blueface and Krishan Rock over here beat each other up in public, and it's entertainment.
I know that is very true.
So why did they get
condemning
it?
Chris Brown for it? They like he get to perform. What was they? The Grammys, I think, or something. They pulled his performance.
Yeah.
Because of that. But they'll book Blueface. That's super crazy.
Well,
And that
it's 2023. It's a whole nother agenda right now. We on a men and women equal agenda. So
It's definitely not that.
back then that was way. Now they saying the world ending. So now everything right is wrong and everything wrong is right. So
I they gonna say the world and the Earth been here for over almost 5 billion years.
Yeah,
but now it's gonna end.
The world not ending. The Earth not ending. The life on it ending. We could say that.
What's gonna
Earth
take
gonna
us
be around.
out?
I don't know. God.
That chick though, the Kylie, so she was in the girl from Power, Natari Newton, whatever. She threw a piece of chicken at her, the Kylie Williams, and then started, was like basically racist, basically like she was white, but she's light skinned. So that she came out and talked about that being hell, and Adrian Billon even talked about that too. Like she's a menace to society.
Yeah, and I didn't
Look
know
at her,
that.
what she doing now? I'm talking about threesomes and getting trains ran on her.
Right.
And she was the one that kind of made the group get broken up because she was just trying to be the diva, even though it didn't help that they were pushing her the most because she was light skinned and all that. But she wasn't even the best singer, really. That's the crazy thing.
Stop it. Like, come on now.
The songs, I love 3LW. They got some hits, though.
I'll check them out. But yeah, she's just
You haven't heard of 3LW?
Mm-mm. Come on now. I just turned 25. Okay, you see? Me and Chris Jeremiah never heard of it.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
We're gonna, we didn't tell you guys, but we have a special guest comedian.
Oh, yeah.
Bryson Brown is in the building, and we're going to get to him next. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, it's
Hey, welcome back, y'all. We appreciate y'all staying tuned in. We got comedian Bryson Brown in the building. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm out of breath. I done ran my skinny ass up and down
Oh,
the
this
steps.
That's just what he said. He said he's gonna be out of breath when he comes back
Yeah.
up. So give him a second.
Skinny out of shape. Goddamn, that's the wrong out of shape.
I feel that. I think
Look
we
like
all
you
come
in
up like
shape,
that.
but
Yeah, look like you in shape, but you ain't shit.
Dope. Well, let's start from the beginning. Where you from?
I'm from here, man. Born and raised Austin.
Nice.
Chicago. I got family out there. My father from Chicago, so
My people from Chicago.
yeah. What side? West side?
116th.
Okay.
South side.
Yeah, we west side. Yeah, so
Hey.
Austin, Chicago. Went to school out here. Elementary, middle school, high school.
Nice. Did you play any sports?
I played, but I ain't play. I was on the
That's a
team.
good one.
Yeah, I was on the team and shit, but I ain't see no action.
Man,
I got a
bench.
jacket.
Yeah, you got the perks. You can
Yeah,
walk
I got
around.
the Letterman jacket. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But shit, I ain't play. But we was out there. We had a good time.
Just
but
tell
nah,
me you did
basketball.
right.
Basketball was my shit. Basketball.
Dope.
Yeah, basketball was my shit.
Nice. So when did you start getting into comedy?
Ooh, so after college, motherfucker always been funny though. Throughout high school, class clown type shit. Clowning in the hallways, lunch table. You know that type shit. But after college, I seen one of my buddies, Ali Sadiq, doing stand up in college and shit. And it was like, oh, okay. That's what that shit is. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what stand up is until you do it. You just see a motherfucker on stage and you don't know how to get there. You know what I mean? So seeing that boy, open mic, coming back home, fucking around, hosting rap battles. My nigga DJ Hella Yella, back in the Gap. Y'all know Yella? Yeah. Had the rap battles, hosting that, and
Nice.
just started from there.
Yeah, what a vibe. So what does it take? Like, do you have to, now that you are a comedian that goes and does your shows, like, do you have to like prepare and then like memorize like all your jokes?
It's
You
like
feel
half,
proud?
yeah, it's half and half. So you want to have some shit kind of that you know, but then you want to leave room for some shit might happen that you know you got to talk about some shit. You might see somebody in the crowd, you know, dressed fucked up a little bit or whatever. You gonna talk about that. So you want to leave a little room for that part of it, but you do want to have a structure, some shit that you got for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got motherfuckers paying money. You don't want to be up there just freestyling the whole shit. You got to have some shit that work. So that's pretty much how comedy go. More like a rapper. You got a couple verses. You can kick a little freestyle battle, some shit you done roll a little bit, but then you might add a little shit. Same shit.
Nice.
Same shit.
Speaking of music, who was your like favorite artist growing up?
Growing up, I was a Pac nigga. Yeah.
Nice.
I was a Pac nigga, man. You know what I mean? I was a Pac nigga, man, growing up. West Coast shit, you know, being Texas nigga, you know, it was either Houston shit up the street or we was a lot of West Coast influence. You feel what I'm saying?
Who would you say is your top 3 comedians that you like study coming up?
Top 3?
Or before you say that, who was the first one you got into? Like, this individual right here makes me want to do this.
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
I don't
Nice.
know if y'all know Earthquake.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
He's hilarious.
Earthquake is like, yeah, Earthquake that he like a real underground. I mean, he fucking with Chappelle now, but Earthquake was that guy, you know, he ain't have no TV credits. It wasn't no TV show. You wouldn't see Earthquake because that motherfucker was the funniest nigga in the room. So Earthquake was the first comic I seen. And Chris Rock, when Chris Rock dropped that Bring the Pain back in like 96. I'm 38, my nigga, so I'm up there a little bit. But when Chris
still
Rock,
young.
yeah, when Chris
young.
Rock dropped that Bring the Pain, it was that, the Bring the Pain, Earthquake, and that Martin Lawrence, You So Crazy.
Okay.
Them one of the ones that my mama let me stay up and watch with her. You know, I'm shit. Think about it, nigga. I'm probably about 8, 9. I never let my little 8-year-old watch no shit like that.
So
Looking back at it now, right?
Yeah,
Like,
when you
whoa.
think about it like, damn, bro, we were kind of growing up a little fast, my nigga. You know what I mean?
So would you say those is your top 3 of all time or what?
Those my top 3 like visuals.
Influences,
Yeah, that kind of put the plug in me. But all time top 3, I'm gonna say Earthquake. I'm gonna say Rock, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna say my nigga Ali Sadiq. Honestly, I'm gonna put him up there.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's their homie, right?
Yeah. But he doing his thing. Y'all need to check him out. Ali Sadiq.
I
Matter
had
of
a friend
fact,
that recently went to go see him in somewhere in Dallas.
Okay, yeah. He was just out there. We at Cap City this weekend, so shit. We out here this weekend.
Okay, I gotta look into y'all. I never really looked into the Austin comedy scene much.
Yeah, see, I live in Houston now, but I started out here, you feel me, back in like 08, putting it down. Victory Grill. I started at the Vic. The old Victory Grill when they had a hole in the ceiling. This new shit, it look real good now.
Right, it's an upgrade. Shout out, Glenn.
It look real good now. But that old Vic, we was up in there putting it in, all up and down the little bars on 6th Street. Pretty much anywhere rappers was, I was at. That's why I know all the rappers out here that came up in my generation. Gerald G, Black Mike, Kid, Jones, all them my partners, man. League, all them my niggas.
What about comedians locally? I know you, Ty Nguyen is.
Yeah, I know Ty. Yeah. I know of him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really connected with my dog Lando Shepherd. I don't know if y'all know Lando. I know pretty much everybody, but Lando, my nigga. That's what I fuck with.
Straight up, that's dope.
Yeah.
You rock with Eddie Murphy?
I fuck with Eddie. Yeah, he a little bit before my time.
Yeah, I know, but
I mean? Like, I caught
he
Eddie.
reached everybody. Because I was rocking with him, coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched it, my nigga, but I can't say he wasn't no influence on. Like, he a little bit ahead.
Yeah,
I came up. I'm Def Jam era.
And
on. You feel me? He was like, he caught the niggas that was on Def Jam. That's they inspiration.
Yeah.
Mine's is niggas that was on Def Jam. So, but I see what Eddie Murphy planted. I see, I see what he laid down in the game.
Yeah.
I just ain't gonna name him when you ask me.
Yeah, I see that.
Have you ever? I'm pretty sure you have. Have you ever like bombed before on stage? And like, what does that feel like?
Yeah. Like shit, that should be happening. I mean, it don't happen too much now, but like when you learning your little old steps and you getting your timing and shit together, that's when it happened. But it is what it is. That shit part of it. You just. Some niggas bomb and leave the room. They just I'll bomb and just sit in that motherfucker. But shit, if I get the bombing now, I just start talking about niggas. I'm going down. You going down with me?
Right, taking everyone down.
I ain't gonna be the only motherfucker here. Everybody going down.
Has anybody ever gotten their feelings like, nah, I really want to see you now?
Oh yeah. See, that shit. That's why I don't really do that talking about niggas on the stage no more. Cause I used to do that shit a lot. And like especially in them rap battles, when I used to host them rap battles, them rappers used to really be sensitive.
Rappers are just the most
sensitive as hell. And so talking about when they little song or something, it was a few niggas tried to come up on the stage a few times.
Did you ever approach it when you coming to talk about motherfuckers? Do you ever think like, let me have some people here with me just
I always got the guys in there.
That's smart.
I always got the guys in there. But shit, then again, like it was really a lot, not a lot of problems. I know everybody damn near in Austin, man. You know what I mean? Like, so when I was performing at home, it was really just performing in like back in high school on the cool. You know what I mean? Until I got like doing Cap City and doing like real comedy type shit. That's when it was like, oh, okay. You got to make everybody laugh. It ain't just about East Austin, you know what I mean? North Austin, now this shit, you got to reach motherfuckers now.
Exactly.
You feel me? So that was the hard part, just learning how to talk in front of everybody and not change shit.
What you think about, I know this is kind of old, but the Will Smith slap?
Slap shit out that nigga, that's what I think about. The slap heard around the world, literally. We heard that motherfucker in the living room. I was in traffic and heard that shit. But nah, I mean, it fucked up, bro. Like, hey.
Should he have done it?
I don't know. I mean, shit, Chris, he didn't have some years talking about that boy wife, you know what I mean? And, Will, there's a lot of shit going on with that boy, so he probably had enough and said, fuck it. Real niggas, that shit'll come out. It don't matter how you try to hide that shit. All the suits and the Oscars. If you a real nigga, man, that shit gonna come out, bro. And it come out at the least time that you at the Oscars. The real nigga just came out, fuck.
He said, "This is it. I'm walking up these
real
steps."
Real nigga came out in the Oscars, man. That shit.
Oscars, man. You think he put a stain on his career?
Nah, he back working again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It did for a little bit, but not for long.
Well, I think
I kind of look at him a little
different. He just sat down. But shit, if that motherfucker would have came out with a goddamn Independence Day 2, goddamn, we wouldn't seen that shit.
Yeah,
straight up. We wouldn't seen that nigga fight them aliens and slap you out of aliens.
Hey, y'all see that I Am Legend coming out with Michael B. Jordan though. with him and Will Smith.
What? I didn't hear about that. I love that movie.
They got it in the works.
Dang. Wow, that's gonna be good.
The Bad Boy, 4, 3 or 4, 2 they working on. Y'all think
Bad
y'all
Boy.
want to see another one? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to see Martin big ass running up and down trying to catch somebody, man.
Yeah, he is big now.
Stop, Martin big ass sweating like whoa. Will Smith got to catch everybody. He only nigga in shape on the squad.
God dang.
That's wild. That's just what you see. It's just like don't even. What do you think about the Austin comedy scene compared to other states you've been at?
Man, Austin looking good right now. You know what I mean? Like with COVID happening, the influx of like California coming in here in the mix with what we already had, it's just more comedy, dog. Because we was already, the industry for comedy was already coming through Austin. We don't really go no other cities in Texas. If you want to be a comedian, the industry comes to Austin. They don't go to Houston. They don't go to Dallas. They come to Austin. They starting to a little bit, but for the most part, Just for Laughs, Comedy Central, all the big markets, they come look for talent in Austin. Why? I don't know. Not saying Austin that. I'm just saying they don't really come to Houston, Dallas, and shit. So you got to be plugged in out here. So that's saying the scene is live, man. You can it just depends on how you milk it, dog. How, you know, but it is what it is. It's dope. If you in it, you in it. If you on the outside, it's hard to get in. It's all about who you know, networking and being funny and doing that shit consistently.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Are you tapped into like the little Joe Rogan little shows he be throwing at that one spot?
Creek in the Cave.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a Cap City guy, man. So I'm at Cap City.
Yeah.
That's my club of choice. No disrespect to Creek in the Cave. I fuck with them. I done performed with them a few times, but I'm at Cap City. If I come in the city, that's where I'm gonna go first, and then I'm gonna go everywhere else after that.
Have you ever seen one of those shows? Do he book black people? Or?
I ain't never seen it. Yeah, nah. I don't really be in town enough to when they do that shit. You know, and I don't really know nobody connected through that avenue. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm kind of underground though, my nigga. I don't really.
What would you say is you would like qualify as your style, like specifically from you? Like
My style.
What would people expect from you when you on stage?
Lifestyle jokes, my nigga. Just real life situations. You feel what I'm saying? Like real life scenarios. Motherfucker be like, oh yeah, I can see that happening. Or I've been through that. You know what I mean? I love when I get off stage, motherfucker. I mean, that's some real shit you said. That you know, that drug test shit, sneaking a pee in a drug test, nigga. I really tried to sneak that shit in there. You know what I mean? Just certain jokes a motherfucker got that's like real shit that nigga didn't try to do or didn't did. So that's my style. Just real life situations, real funny scenarios. Just mixing that shit, putting a little twist on it, and just delivering that shit.
I feel that.
Nice.
Yeah.
You had a show yesterday, right?
Yeah, Cap City. We was at Cap City yesterday. I'm traveling with my dog Ali. We had 2 shows last night, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow.
Nice.
So 6 for the weekend.
Y'all working.
Yeah, that's that grind.
Yeah, shit don't stop. So we up in there.
Where they at?
The club is Cap City. It's in the Domain.
Okay.
Cap City Comedy Club. They in the Domain. They just moved. They used to be out for 183 and Peyton Gin right in that little area. They upgraded. Domain got a little balcony in that motherfucker now. It's nice. It's sweet. Yeah, if y'all ever get a chance, slide through. That motherfucker off the chain. They bring some good comics through there too.
What are your plans for South by?
Man, you know, I don't fool with South by too much.
Really?
We comedians got a festival called Moon Tower Comedy Festival. So you got South by South. I think South by Southwest is in March, I believe.
Yeah.
Moon Tower was in April. So that's kind of like South by. It's just all comedy though.
Nice.
Like,
And it's here in Austin?
It's here in Austin, yeah. So it's like damn near 200 and some comedy shows, over 30 venues with comedy, big name motherfuckers. Then you got underground, and you got So that's kind of like our thing. So I skip South by because I know Moon Tower coming like 3 or 4 weeks after that.
I wonder, is that one we covered a couple years ago?
It was Austin Comedy Week.
Yeah,
called it.
that's what it was called.
That's what they was calling it.
It was
It might have been Moon Tower.
Week.
Yeah, it's a full week of just stand up.
And it was we covered it a couple years ago, and it was because They hit us up to come and work it, and we didn't even know about it. And so to go and experience it, I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's Moontide. I'm pretty sure it was if it was a comedy week.
Yeah.
Comedy. But now it's 2 weeks. Now they didn't extend it to 2 weeks.
I think that is it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So yeah, matter of fact, this year I got my own show on the festival, man. So they just gave me that word. So that's dope.
Congratulations,
yeah, appreciate
man. That's
it, man.
huge.
Headlining my own shit for the festival. So that's dope.
That's crazy.
So, how long exactly have you been doing comedy in Austin? Like mainly in Austin. And then I have another question based off that.
Comedy. So I started in 2008, off and on. 2015 is kind of like when I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna take it serious," and that just dedicated all a little energy to it in 15. So really, that time I've been in Houston about 9 years. So anything outside of the 9 years.
So you did comedy in Houston as well.
Yeah, well, I do comedy. Yeah. So I live in Houston. I've been in Houston 9 years. I moved to Houston to do comedy. Yeah, to like bigger city type shit.
All right. What do you see like a difference from Austin, like in 2015 comedy?
Oh,
now?
hell yeah. Yeah. Just the number of comedians, first of all. It wasn't nothing but like 20 of us in 15. Like it wasn't a lot of comedians, dog. Now this shit done got crazy, oversaturated. It's just like,
You think so? I don't see it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not in the game, but
pull out your phone and just type in comedy on Instagram. You're going to see 159,000
oh,
people.
man.
There is, yeah,
didn't
because
even
I
know.
went
139,000.
I went down Congress and there was like 2 different guys giving out for a comedy show their flyers. Feel like that didn't happen before.
I'm just lying. This is no. I'm saying.
It's like
That nigga
that
took it
for
serious. He's
rappers.
like, God, you counted the motherfucker?
He said it's serious.
Nah, I'm just saying it's a lot of comedians, bro. So from in 2015, it wasn't a lot. I mean, shit, social media wasn't really a thing then, so everything was word of mouth, you know. But that social media got motherfuckers trying this shit and sticking to
Everybody.
it.
Everybody's trying it out.
Everybody trying it, right? So that's the difference. Really, it's just the number of motherfuckers trying to do this shit. And then you got people like who did it before social media. Like me, I was doing stand-up before social media. So when that shit came, it took me a little minute to adjust to that shit. I kind of got my foot on it now a little bit. I'm learning it as I go, but it's different from a nigga who started on social media that already knew that shit, how to work it and all that, and then started to do stand-up. Because now you got a crowd first.
I feel like y'all in a better position though that before social media, because some people on social media think stand-up is the same as posting a clip that you can edit and posting all that. It's different when you actually got to work a crowd. You can't just edit your video. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the hard part is just trying to peek your head through the shit so motherfuckers can actually see, hey man, nigga really do this shit.
Yeah.
It ain't what y'all think it is, because there's so many motherfuckers doing it. So that's the hard part, is just trying to get to the surface for your face to be seen out here. You know what I mean? Because there's so many people posting shit, posting stand-up, posting clips, everybody getting mixed up. You know what I mean? Nigga do a couple videos, they all, oh man, here's stand-up. Like, nah, it's 2 different things. You know what I mean? But the audience don't know that. It's just like when a nigga hosts, they'll be like, hey man, you doing a set, you performing? Like, yeah, I'm hosting. No, but you performing. Like, my nigga, it's the same thing. I'm hosting and performing, bro. I'm doing the same shit. So motherfuckers don't really be knowing, dogs, until they come and experience it. And you got to really break it down. Like, the stand-up shit is different from this video shit. They probably been sat in there and edited that bitch down, like you said, broke it down, got that shit right for y'all. But you go see him, that live show ain't shit. So it's different.
How important do you think social media is, though, like to help a comedian?
It's
right
important.
now?
Yeah, you got to know how to work it, though. That shit is skill. That's a skill within itself, is how to work that algorithm and all that little shit. Stay consistent. You know what I mean? So it's definitely important if you can get it going. You can get a fan base and you can travel this motherfucker and really not be on TV too much. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers ain't on TV, but getting to the bread from the social media. But they know how to work. It's a game. You just got to learn how to work that shit. It's a whole little skill with it.
Who are some of your favorite like social media comedians or whatever who do the skits?
They don't be funny either, but go ahead and name
You're like, not even that good.
Nah, the guys
There
I'm
he
gonna name
is.
really funny on the stage though, dog. My dog Jeff Shelley, he out of Houston. He do this rapper Counterfeit. He got a couple characters, but he funny as hell. My dog Ira Coleman. He online. He do a character Rutherford Jones, his old school blues cat. My dog Marcus Smith, he fuck with Corey Holcomb. He online real heavy. So it's a few, man, that's online that I know personally. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know y'all know Desi and Ha and all that. So, but I'm gonna name some niggas, motherfuckers.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Nice.
TJ, who you look at comedy on Instagram? You got anyone you follow?
Shout out to my girl Leah Sampson. Yeah,
that's the hard girl.
Yeah, she was one of the first comedians when I moved here that I worked with, and she was hilarious.
That's like little sis right there. That's the homegirl for real.
Yeah, so shout out to her. I think she's my favorite right now. Yeah, I don't really, honestly, like, to be honest, like, I don't follow a lot because I am a DJ. I follow a lot of artists. But yeah, shout out to, I know that, like I said, people are out here working. I'm going to Home Slice and they're handing me things, chopping it up with me, letting me know when the event is. Like, it's nice to kind of get that feel. So they're out here working. I love it.
Yeah, I think somebody in the chat from Houston is kind of hot at you.
Yeah, what? Going in. Mad at me for what?
They said that people look at Houston for comedians, saying you cap.
Motherfuckers don't look at Houston. How do we do comedy? If motherfuckers don't do comedy, they can't tell me I'm in the street. They don't come to Houston to look for comic. Nigga, they don't. They come to Austin. Comedy Central don't go to Houston. That's what I said. I said the industry don't go to Houston. Yeah. Comedy Central don't go to Houston. Just for Laughs don't go to Houston.
He said, and he from Austin.
Montreal don't go to Houston.
He said, and he from Austin, but moved to Houston. But talking about comic agents don't go to Houston.
Well, if you know the story, Houston had more comedy clubs when I moved there. So I moved there, got a family. So now I'm in Houston. Wife, 2 kids. I can't come back to Austin, but I can come back to Austin to visit this motherfucker because I got a flag out here. So that's how I get seen.
Make some money.
Straight up.
Come on now.
My Town Trill.
Why you bring up Mo 3 was funny. Mo 3.
Mo 3, the rapper?
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Nah, he was funny though. Him, Boosie, like it's couple rappers can do stand up. You know what I mean? Like I think him, Mo 3 could have did it. Boosie can do it. Boosie funny as hell. Yeah. Plies.
What you think about T.I.?
Yeah.
Man, I've worked with T.I. before, dog, and T.I. is actually, he's good, bro. Like, he's actually good. He's good, man. He's a storyteller. So he go into stories about his kids and shit, man. Real cool dude, too. Like, when I met T.I., you wouldn't even know he was a rapper. Like, he in the comedy game, he real humble, like, as a comedian, though. He don't bring his rapper shit to the comedian world. So that was cool, man. But, T.I. gonna be good, bro. He gonna be real good.
Is he still doing it? Cause I ain't heard about it.
He traveling, man. They doing comedy clubs. He got a tour to Ha Mafia. It's him, K-Dub, a couple other people, man. Ronnie Jordan is on that tour too. So bro. And T.I. closes it out. He headlines that bitch. So he go behind some funny motherfuckers and hold it down.
Yo, it's a new kid on the block, Charleston White. He doing shows now.
They just had to cancel his show in Houston. He sold it out too.
My buddy opened up for him too. It's crazy. I need to call him and see how that happened too, because I got a partner that's starting to travel with him out of Carolina. But man, so hey, bro, that's the thing about this stand up shit. You can jump in it anytime you want. If you got a name, motherfucker gonna come see what you talking about. Comedy is like that. You can be like a T.I., say, hey man, I want to do comedy, jump over all this shit, and goddamn it, you in the game. And Charleston White pretty much did the same thing. I don't think he's not taking it as serious as T.I., so it's two different spectrums of it. T.I. really taking it serious. I don't know if I ain't never met Charles. I don't know if it's a money grab, but he just doing some shit to do some new shit. But hey, welcome.
He's just going on stage talking shit like he do on YouTube, basically. So people want to see it. I mean, they want to see that live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why not?
That's what I'm saying. Goddamn, if you can bring them in there, you might well go on and get the bread. It's out there because there's so much money in the comedy game. That's what motherfuckers don't know. Like, you sell out them shows and shit. Cause that 90-10 dose split, ticket $20, $25, $30. You do the math. 200 people, 300 people in the room. Shit, motherfucker come out there with that paper, man.
Yeah, they come out there to spend some money. Have you ever experienced other comedians reusing like big name comedian stuff?
That's a thing. We call it joke jacking, remixing. That's a thing though. Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a staple in the game. But you just got to know how to maneuver around it, and that's why you write shit that's real personal to you. You don't, you know what I mean? Try to do too much current event type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody kind of thinking on the same line instead. Exactly. So you just got to kind of stay personable. You know, talk about your shit and can't nobody really take it and do their thing. Like, nah, that ain't, you ain't lived through that, G. So how you really, you know what I mean?
Who would you say is the biggest clowns in comedy? Like this, why this guy's a clown? He's not funny. Why is he even here? Who is them people?
Why are they going to see him?
If you have any of them, if you want to name them.
Dane Cook was one of them.
Dane Cook.
I always thought, because he went, major, and I was like, this dude, one of his movies was funny, but his stand-up, I was like, man, this dude is just not funny.
I don't know, man. You know, I never got Carrot Top. I never understood that whole phenomenon.
That's a good one.
Carrot Top. Gallagher, the motherfucker who used to hit the fruit and shit. Like, that nigga sell out like a motherfucker to hit some fruit and to have a seed go in your eye. Like, how you feel me? Like, I never understood that.
Send him a hospital bill.
Yeah,
like, come on now.
I never understood that, but stand-up wise, man, I don't know, dog. Like, I feel like if you a stand-up and you got them people coming to see you, dog, you doing something right. Like, motherfuckers talk shit on Kevin Hart, but shit. Hey, man, that boy set out stadium. Like, yeah, like, I can't. It ain't nothing bad, motherfucking fine. If you're doing something right, dog, you feel me? So I just try to look at the positive shit like that, you know.
I don't understand the Kevin Hart. I mean,
I don't either.
But his stand up, he's like a corny funny. Like,
I haven't seen him stand up, but I think he is a funny. Well, I'm seeing a funny actor, so that is his personality. So I haven't seen his stand up.
You don't fuck with his stand up like
that?
What did was it? Just, did he feel like he fell off, or you like you never?
I never messed with it. I thought it's just too corny. Like he's never made me like laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always been just he's doing just too much. Like trying too hard. It seems like. I
like the he had some specials. He had like 2, maybe 3 of them that was like I fucked with.
Yeah.
You see how your whole demeanor is like you could say the most mundane thing and make it funny. Kevin Hart gotta do the most flabbergasted thing. Like, bro, that's not funny, bro. Like, sit down somewhere, man. That's not funny, gang.
Yeah, you got some niggas in the game that really be trying. Like, but man, it's the character though. Like, I think when you get to a size like that big, man, like I think it's a character, man. It's the way you talking, just like shit. I don't know. Bernie Mac, I feel like he not became a character, but the way he started talking talking like that all the time. You feel what I'm saying? It's like saying with Kevin Hart, like once you figure out a language people adapt to and they like that, like motherfucker gonna keep talking like that.
Yeah.
Do you
or keep those mannerisms up rather?
A lot of the comedians that is in the game and flourishing heavy, they say when you get in the game do you have any worries that they might try to make you put on dresses and make you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Or do you even look at that? Look at that crossing over. Do you aspire for that, like crossing over into mainstream or no?
I'm gonna tell you. So my favorite rapper is Currency, right? And so I kind of adapt that type of lane. So I just want to be able to do comedy and make some bread. Anything else is extra. That's cool. But I just, my whole thing, man, I want to just do comedy clubs, theaters, and if we get to arenas, that's dope. You feel what I'm saying? So anything other, movies and all that, TV, we get on TV again, that's cool. But I don't really aspire for that type of shit. I want to be like one of the best comedians. So motherfuckers start having that discussion. Stand up, I want to be up there. Yeah. So that's why I like niggas like Earthquake and Bruce, who I travel with, and Ali, because these niggas just worry about stand-up. It ain't nothing else. You know what I mean? It's just getting on stage and just being the funniest nigga in the room. Exactly. That's pretty much my whole. Like I said, anything else is cool.
You zeroed in on just the crowd.
Yeah. Just stand up, my nigga. All that other shit, because it's too much, man. You know, just doing the TV shows and shit, sitting in the trailer for hours. Being on set for 20 minutes, then having to go back and sit in the trailer like that shit. That shit just get long as hell. And so for stand up, my nigga, the show start at 7, I get there at 6:30. couple drinks, smoke a little bit, go on stage, make some niggas laugh, and go on to the house. It's lazy as hell, but it's fun as hell, and that's my shit. I don't want to be on set, goddamn, all day and make up and having to take this shit off and put it back on for 5 hours.
Redo it the next day.
Do you think Hollywood is still breaking like big comedic stars, or do you think comedians have to kind of like get it on their own? Because I don't see too many like Hollywood movies breaking like big stars like they used to. You know what I mean?
I think, the internet is where it's at. You feel what I'm saying? It's where it's at. Hollywood definitely can elevate you, though. You don't want to stay fuck Hollywood.
Yeah, always.
You know what I mean? But, at this point, dog, you getting it how you get it. So if you can get it on your own, get it on your own. You don't necessarily have to go through those avenues no more because it's really right there in your hand. Yeah. It's like I say earlier, it's a matter of how you know how to work that shit. But, Hollywood is always Hollywood. It's always going to play a part. It's going to keep you in them folks' face. Yeah. It's going to make them folks fuck with you. Just like the radio, an artist, right? A song that ain't really shit, but they play it enough. Yep. You find yourself jamming to that motherfucker one day. Like, that shit ain't that bad, my nigga. It ain't that bad shit. But it is. It's just terrible. You didn't like it. You didn't like it at first. It's the reason you turned that shit when you first heard it.
Yeah. Do you have any
Were you a fan of Patrice O'Neal?
Oh hell yeah.
You think he was kind of like the Soldier Slim?
Hell yeah. So I got into him late. Like Elephant in the Room is when I got into him, right? But then I think he passed like right after that or right before it or something or somewhere around there, right? But so when that dropped, we watched that shit. Me and my wife, we watched it, and then I just went in a wormhole on YouTube on that boy and just clip after clip. You know what I mean? But yeah, Patrice was that guy. He was like him and Corey Holcomb kind of have a similar kind of style, but I think Patrice was a little more like broader.
But he was also real raw.
Yeah, he was raw, but Patrice talked about he got into politics. Like I think he was a little more broader. You know what I mean? Corey Holcomb dope as fuck too though. He one of the best ones too. Yeah, but yeah, Patrice was that guy. I fuck Patrice. Matter of fact, his ex Vaughn does comedy now. She's on the road with us this weekend as well. So yeah.
Nice. Hey, do you have any up and coming shows that people can go out to?
Yeah, so what we in February? So shit, really March I be on the road a lot as far as in Austin. I don't really have nothing coming up after this weekend in Austin no time soon. But Instagram, I got the schedule up there. If y'all got Colorado folks, we in Colorado next month. March.
Where I'm from.
Yeah, we out there.
Dope.
And yeah, we just moving around. I travel with Bruce, so I'm back on the road with him in March and shit. So we finna be gone.
Are you excited for the dispensary? Like, do you go out to the dispensary?
Yeah. I be trying to mail all type of shit back.
What's your favorite city to perform in?
Favorite city, man? I ain't gonna lie, probably St. Louis.
That sound like the best city to perform in.
It might be St. Louis, man. St. Louis, DC is dope. Yeah. DC, Chicago, San Francisco. So them like my outside of Texas, those are I look forward to going to those 4 places.
Have you done anything in LA?
Yeah, we fuck with LA a little bit.
Is it hard out there?
Nah, it ain't hard. It's just a lot of It's just a lot of community. You know what I mean? That's one of them networking cities. Yeah. You really go out there for the network. It ain't really. You know what I mean? It's a different type of grind mindset when you go out there. It ain't really about the work. You're getting work, but you are at the same time you got networking half of the time and then working half of the time. Them other cities, it's you going that motherfucker just working. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, St. Louis up there.
So we appreciate you coming, man. Where can they check you out on social media? Man. Where can they find you at?
Yeah, man. Instagram _Bryson Brown. YouTube Bryson Brown. Facebook Bryson Brown. Everything first and last name. We got 2 comedy albums out. They on Apple Music, Tidal, all the shit. Just type in Bryson Brown, and then we got the new comedy album dropping May 26th, man. Lifestyle jokes. So shit is coming together like it's supposed to, goddamn.
Hey, so y'all tap in. We'll be back in a few.
I appreciate y'all too.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. Starting Saturday, right? Let's get it.
Bustin'.
All right, we back. We live.
Nice. Welcome back, y'all.
Shout out to Bryson Brown, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all go show love to all the comedians in Austin. Yeah, go check their shows out. They're honestly pretty dope. You get a drink. They usually have snacks. Like, you get to have a laugh. Like, that's dope.
Yeah, about the snacks.
I love the snacks. You know it. Man, give me some hot Cheetos. Yeah.
Man, y'all, we got some sad news in the K-pop world, man. I'm really starting to question the whole K-pop thing, man. It's because it's just too much going on. Every week is a major breakup going on, and things are just getting crazy in the K-pop world. And I saw some comments that people were like, just because everybody's breaking up, like, you fall in love with a group, and then the next week they breaking up. It's like, this is just too much. It's a roller coaster ride. So the latest group to break up was the Brave Girls. I know y'all probably don't know who. But the Brave Girls have a pretty interesting story. They got signed probably like in maybe 2014, 13, 14, 15-ish. And they had a couple years where they, trying to make it. Company put in money into them. The songs were doing okay, but they weren't doing, well enough for the label to like keep them and keep investing in them. So COVID hit. And one of their videos that they were performing in front of the military, because a lot of K-pop idols, they'll go perform in front of the military to make like extra money, because it's kind of one on the lower scale of things to do. It's like the chilling circuit. So they did one, and it like went viral during COVID, and it like resurrected their career. They came, and it was one of the songs that they had that didn't really do really good, but for some reason it went viral. And then they became like super popular again. They became number one on the charts, and like it was a crazy story. So that's kind of when I found out about them. So they had a couple. This was like in probably 2020, I think it was. And then so in 2021 things kind of opened back up. So they started performing again, and they were putting out new albums, and everything was good. Everything was successful. Their latest album was kind of more of a tribute album. It was called Thank You, and they were like thanking the fans for everything, and it didn't do all that good, but it was I don't know if they meant for it to do well. So a couple days ago, everybody wakes up, and all of a sudden Brave Girls are just announcing that they're no longer with they're disbanding basically.
Did they give like an explanation?
No, that's what they do. Every time they break up, they post a long note saying, "Thank you guys for the support. I know this is so sudden, but everything is okay. Everything is all beautiful and pretty."
What?
That's basically with the.
Okay, well that sounds
sketchy.
sketchy.
All of them post that same thing, but I'm like, how are y'all breaking up when y'all are successful? You know what I mean? Like for a successful group to just randomly like break up is just kind of crazy to me.
So
That's usually how it go.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, because it's happening like with a lot of the groups there. Like like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's like you don't know what you're gonna wake up tomorrow and the next biggest group is gonna be just disbanded. Like, and a lot of people are saying it's like money stuff, but I know they probably don't make too much money. Like even if they are, you have to be like BTS level to kind of really make money. You have to be so successful. Because these labels, they're paying for everything for these girls. It'd be like 7 members. They're paying for their rent, their food, their, everything. So that stuff costs. So the girls probably and the guys probably don't make a lot of money off of it, but you're getting everything paid for. But it's like, well, would you rather do that, or would you rather, go work at Starbucks or something,
Well, at least it'd be your own. Like, you have your own freedom.
Yeah, I would have to work at Starbucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
low key, I'd rather do it myself. Like,
I mean, they can tell you to do anything. Like, sheesh.
Yeah.
But that's how it go, though. Like, think of One Direction. Well, Harry Styles, wasn't he in the group?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Normani, she was in the group.
Yep. Fifth Harmony.
Wasn't it One Direction that Harry Styles was in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, every group, look at the Migos. They broke up. They was gonna break up at some point.
They was already broke up.
They was gonna.
They were all
break
doing
up.
their
Like,
solo
every group,
stuff.
I feel
for
like
sure.
every group break up at some point.
So D, like, you don't think since you're a K-pop fan, this kind of threw me for a back. So you can't get invested in these groups.
That's what it seems like. That's the problem what people are having, like in the comments. It's like, yo, you get invested into these groups and then all of a sudden they just break up. You know what I'm saying? For no really big reasons, or maybe it's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but it's just when things are working out, like, just why mess it up just to go work at Starbucks? Like,
has it happened yet where a group break up and one of the artists take off?
Not yet, but that's on, like, typically that happens when groups like, because they have groups that they put together who have, like, it's like a 3-year contract, and people know that, like, so they're only going to be together for a couple years, and then when the time ends, people are still heartbroken. But some of those, groups, they form. Well, most of them have already companies before that they're signed to. So when they're done, they go to their companies, get in groups, or go solo and be successful. And some of them have done. Like there's one group, G Friend, who was huge, and then randomly they just just broke up out of nowhere, just kind of how Brave Girls did. And some of them did go on to, have okay careers. It's nothing like the main group when they're together. It's nothing like it, but it's rare for them to most of them just go work at Starbucks.
Who the Beyonce of the group? Who you think finna go?
Who's the one that's gonna make it out?
Like, this the one that's gonna take on the solo career.
I don't know, none of them.
Oh, damn.
Just because they solo, you got to be super talented to have a. You know what I'm saying? To go solo and to do your thing. And most of these groups just work out as groups, like solos is, what I mean? We got Beyonce out here and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
who's do you know the Beyonce of K-pop?
BTS.
So I had another question with the BTS. So they're super successful. Like, they have the most streams, I think, than like everybody.
They're the most successful artists right now.
Yeah. So why is it that doesn't like exclude them in some type of way, or even be able to like push it back? I guess being in the military like that, I feel like if that was happening in the U.S., they wouldn't let Beyonce or Jay-Z go they had to the military.
Oh, of course, but they had that rule before, like, really, the K-pop industry exploded. That's kind of what it was. They never thought K-pop was going to be this big, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of before that. I think they're working on changing the rules now, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something that was grandfathered in.
And aren't they in Korea?
Yeah, South Korea.
Yeah, Korea got some wild laws. Like, I believe you can't even wear jeans out there. You wear jeans. They have a law where if you get convicted, your next 3 generations convicted as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have some wild.
I don't know about South Korea. I mean, it is crazy. You can't even smoke weed out there. They'll like throw you in jail for smoking weed, which is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
I guess, like, how do they even get weed over there?
I mean, they be smoking, but when people get caught, they make it a big deal.
Yeah, I seen
They'll drag you through the media when you go into court, paparazzi out there for smoking weed. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But
it's true, man. Come on,
yeah.
man.
But so K-pop get the L of the week for me, man. It's a crazy world right now that's going on over there. So I don't know.
That's sad.
But yeah, that's all I got for K-pop, man. For y'all, I'm just hurt right now because I was a huge Brave Girls fan.
How long? So you had been listening to them since they had already.
Yeah, since they went viral, in 2020. I had caught on to the story because I was like, this is crazy. Because they were just about to disband and about to break up. Literally, they were moving out of their dorm. And then this thing went viral and they came back together and blew up.
Yeah, but it didn't make a difference. That's crazy.
Just to break up now, and it's crazy, man. Sad
Damn
world.
it, K-pop.
Oh, okay.
We could probably get ready to end it. We've been on for a while.
I was going to say cap it off.
Anything else?
I'm just going to say Elimination Chambers tonight. Wrestling, man, my bad. I just got to throw my stuff in to end it out. It's going to be crazy. Montreal, if y'all are interested in wrestling or anything, look at what happened on SmackDown. That crowd evasion was crazy, man. They're in Montreal tonight, so it's going to be lit. Sami Zayn with the W for the week. So, yeah, let's go. Anything from you guys?
Tomorrow I will be in San Marcos at 1 p.m. for brunch at the Davenport. So if y'all want to pull through, all my Southside people, come out to that. Yeah. So that's what I got going on tomorrow. What about y'all?
And my bad, I probably going to go live for hour 2 of the chamber tonight. So tap in for the live reaction.
Tap in.
What up?
And make sure y'all tune in Sunday for Sunday service. Tuesday music reviews.
Yes.
Wednesday morning with Naughty. And then Thursday night raw with Naughty. And then we back every Saturday morning, man.
Yeah, stay
Chris
tuned.
was popping. Chris, new music out now everywhere. Y'all make sure y'all stream it.
All the heat.
That's that's
One of the
facts.
hottest songwriters out here, man. No lie.
Yeah, big facts. Follow us. It's at TJ_TJ the DJ. What's yours, Chris Jeremiah?
Follow me at Chris J Jackin. Just exactly how you spell it. Chris J Jackin. Spell like that.
Nice. Follow Pop Austin Media. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like on the way out. Hit that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. And we'll see you next time and on Tuesday.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey.